Yeah, as you said, your first Final Fantasy was
Wild
8.
masters could see me now.
Say. Mine was 10. I started Final Fantasy really late in my life, and
Well, I mean, how old are you now?
I'm 22 this year, currently 21 still.
Right, so that's not that late, considering Final Fantasy X was what, 2002?
Yeah, but I was playing.
So you can't really
like
start.
really young though.
Yeah, but I mean, like Final Fantasy as like a genre. I don't know if you start much younger than that, particularly with the later ones. It's not really. I don't know how much you really get out of it. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. I definitely have an appreciation for the older ones, playing them from an older mindset.
Oh, for sure. But all of the like remastered and reappropriated versions you see, the older ones, they have like updated translations and stuff like that. So as far as I know, anyway, like the original SNES translations were very like basic English. Because there was this idea that like RPGs and video games in general were for little kids in that era. So yeah, exactly. So I think that in terms of the sort of content, like story and lore and stuff like that, they're probably a lot better to play now than they were then.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I know I'm one of those people who's completely behind that they should make more modern games with turn-based. Because I'm just a huge turn-based fan.
Yeah, you mean like the turn-based sort of typical kind of RPG style, or just mean like turn-based games in general?
Turn-based, like the RPG style. Oh god, not the ice, not the ice.
Right. Anything but the ice.
Because it's like
I don't have enough arcane power.
game companies are kind of afraid to use that system of combat. At least that's how I kind of feel about it when I see them make games and whatnot.
Right.
Like Square Enix's comment that they aren't going to use it in 7, which is fine, because it's a relic of the past kind of thing, to paraphrase their words.
Well, 7 sort of is and isn't. You know what I mean? It's like mechanically it's sort of operating like a turn-based thing, but it's I don't know how to compare it. It's like not Type 0. What was the? It's like Crystal Chronicles. No, not Crystal Chronicles. What was the fucking the Final Fantasy 7 one? Was that
Crisis Core.
Crisis Core? Yeah, it's a little bit like that. Oh, Treasure Goblin! Shit!
You're a lot better at getting these
Come
guys.
back here, you little fecker. Oh shit, and he's immune to being frozen.
He's immune to getting blinded too.
Little fucker.
Got him.
Yeah! Oh, legendary!
You got a legendary?
Legendary axe.
Oh, you stuck. I didn't get anything out of that.
Legendary axe. Motherfucking legendary. Protection shrine. Alright, let's not die here. Because these wood wraiths scare the shit out of me with their little poison
I'm
things.
tanking like a pro
Because
right
I'm so
now,
absent-minded.
So it's okay.
I can see that. You are tanking like a pro. Tanking like a bitch.
Oh. Were you talking about me when you said that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Talk about you. Lots of veiled crystals.
The treasure
of
goblin kind of
leash.
distracted me from what was being said.
How do you think I feel? He dropped a freaking legendary. Hey, fuck off, you little fucking little bitch. What do we got? Ooh, ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Chance to summon a ghostly fallen champion when attacking.
Oh, that's cool. There's a wand, by the way.
You know so many people that say turn-based RPGs are dead, but they go out and buy Pokemon every year. Yeah, well, Pokemon's crack.
Pokemon is crack. Love it.
I mean, Pokemon is like such a love-hate thing for so many people.
Facts. Any warrior, like any people that play Final Fantasy
so
14 and are warrior fans,
Uncle Decker told me
in the
stories of
chat
them when I
type
was a little girl.
exclamation enemies. There's a fun little command there for you.
Look at this fucking guy. Look at my little friend.
Well, that's cool.
Hell yeah, it's
Something has
cool.
been gnawing at this corpse.
Yeah.
What was that noise? Did you hear that spoopy noise?
Spooky. I didn't get a spooky noise, I don't think.
It was just... Maybe that was my minion being summoned, but I just heard like a really... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I got him.
I
He's
need
all mine.
arcane power.
Fuck you.
Oh, there at the end he goes for you. Hey, I got a legendary out of that. Oh, I already know what it is too.
Oh, what is
It's
it?
the
Those scavengers trapped my poor wife and me down
the
there for hours.
Pledge of
I'm
Chaldeum.
sure she'd love to meet you and thank you for your
Ooh.
help.
Like, it's better than
I think
sword,
this...
My love, this is
I think this dude's gonna give us a reward.
but... Hold on, reward? Where?
This is your wife. She
Yeah, come down here.
Hold on, let me exit my inventory screen so I can actually see what I'm doing.
But my love will
Into the cellar.
Oh, over here.
Well, I'm certain her illness will not worsen.
Resplendent chest.
Nice.
She's nodded off.
Oh, look, he's married to a skeleton.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a double.
I mean... It's a pretty sexy skeleton, I gotta say.
If you say so. A little bony for my taste.
Little bony. I thought you were all about the bone necro.
And see, that's different. Because I created them. They're perfect.
I don't know, I went down into that cellar and I thought I was looking at fucking Keira Knightley.
After much searching, I have found a promising lead. A family near New Tristram has obtained a valuable relic, and poor fools that they are, they haven't the slightest idea what to do with it. I have some idea of what to do with it.
Oh, we're about to come across the thief. The scoundrel.
I'm still like really debating because I kind of want to use it, but I don't think it's quite that good.
What, the legendary?
The legendary spear I just got.
You there, please help. They're
Oh,
going to
what's wrong with it?
Like, oh, it's a two-handed one, but that's not a big deal with
What do they want?
Crusader
that's not a big
because
deal.
you can use two-handed in one hand.
Sasha, but she has a relic that the
But
thieves are
it's
after.
just, I don't know. I don't feel like it's good enough to warrant giving up the sword I currently
My
have.
sweet love will save me.
I look like Kieran? Yeah, I do kind of look like Kieran, don't I?
What's the go?
You actually
You know the mount that you get for getting all the horses?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, that's me right now. I'm a majestic Asian unicorn.
Just unicorn.
Need more arcane power.
Exactly what I am. Oh, fucking Nigel. That's a good, strong Australian name.
Nigel,
Yeah.
not Ethys. Ethys is a good.
This isn't over.
I can't remember the name of the comedian, but there's this comedian who's got a character called
Masters
called
can see me
Nigel,
now.
and he's like a typical Aussie bogan. Tells all these stories about Nigel, and he sort of
You wish to join?
you know, rocks up to the party and he's only wearing one thong. Oh, you don't know what a thong is, do you? So do you guys say thong or flip flop?
Okay, if you're talking about like the shoes that.
Yeah, we're talking
Yeah,
about the shoes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. So yeah, flip flop is what I call them. There are like 7 different
Yeah.
names in the states for them.
And I sure as hell don't want to stay
Ethys,
around
the
here.
Right, well, we call them
majestic
thongs.
Australian butterfly. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, anyway, we call them thongs. So Nigel rocks up to a party and he's only got one thong on. So his mate says, "Oh, Nigel, see you lost a thong there, mate." He goes, "No, I fucking found one, eh?"
What of your betrothed?
Oh wait, are we supposed to talk to a guy over here?
What the tomes say
Yeah, you gotta talk to
about
this
temple is
dickhead.
not encouraging.
Oh, I remember this nonsense.
You must be
Yeah.
the guardian.
I keep forgetting how long this act is.
No,
Yeah, it's weird. It's longer from chapter 1 to 2, and then 3 and 4 are quick, and so is 5 for that matter.
Really short, eh? Yeah.
Seek 2 tombs in the woods beyond. The warrior's rest and the crypt
I'm gonna take
of
a
the
pause right
ancients.
here real quick and let me grab a drink. So
Go ahead.
I'm gonna throw this up on the screen for everybody else.
All right, take 2 minutes, everyone. Go get a drink. Okay. I suppose. I was really expecting us to be dead by now.
Right?
This is incredible. We've survived nearly 2 hours.
Nearly 2 hours. I don't know if we're just lucky or we're just
Yeah.
really that good.
No, we are so fucking good, dude.
So
These pro players, these pro butterfly
I mean,
players.
butterfly player. I don't actually have the wings.
Well, that's all right. I'll carry the butterfly meta.
Fair enough. So I walked back and sat down at my keyboard and I grabbed,
Right.
put my hand up to WASD, like
Right.
just instinctively, like, oh yeah, definitely need these, right?
You're like, why aren't I moving?
I've done that so many times. Like I'll go from playing World of Warcraft or something on here for a couple hours and switch to this. I'm like,
Yeah.
why am I not moving?
Well, I remember you saying the other day, right, that you feel more comfortable playing a controller for most things.
Correct.
So why not play a controller for this? I'm sure you could. I'm pretty sure there's controller support.
I don't know if they ever actually added controller support to the PC release of Diablo.
Well, I don't see why they wouldn't, because they would have had to have done all of the button mapping and shit when they made the PS3 and PS4 release anyway.
Yeah, potentially. I don't
So
know.
you
I
think
never
they
actually
may as well have.
checked. But in the instance of Diablo, I will go ahead and say it's one of those few games where I'm more comfortable on the mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, it's easier to
have enough
move and
arcane
control.
power.
Have you played it
Oh
on
yeah,
console?
I pre-ordered and
surprisingly
bought this
good.
game for PC, and then pre-ordered and bought it for PS3, and almost pre-ordered and bought it for PS4, but I did not because I didn't have money.
I bought it on PS3 for my old man because, once again, massive nostalgia, and it's one of the games that he's been looking forward to for like 20 fucking years. And it's surprisingly good, the controls on PS3. I had my sort of apprehensions about how it would play on console.
It played surprisingly well, but classes kind of like
Yeah.
Monk that require you to be up in people's faces was extremely difficult because I don't know, for me it just seemed like it was really hard to control where they were going with the melee like attacks.
Oh, right. Yeah, like which direction you're facing and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I guess
No
that makes
PC
sense.
controller support. Thank you, Yaz.
No PC controller
This is
support.
why I love
Oh.
streaming games. When you have
Well,
a
that's-
question, somebody in
that's
your chat
bullshit.
will just go look it up. Like,
See, that's one of the worst things about doing solo Let's Plays on YouTube is like you get stuck and you're just like, well, fuck. I look like an idiot in front of potentially thousands of people.
like I have that YouTube,
And there's nothing
YouTube
I can
channel
do.
of mine for. Oh wow, I'm taking damage. And I was thinking of putting up a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VIII on it at one point.
Right.
I still might at some point because it's one of the Final Fantasies I love,
Why
but I don't
not?
think I've ever actually played it all the way through, to be honest.
Tell me about this inn you want to open.
The world is so dangerous.
Yeah, the PC port was not bad. Much better than the SNES ones that have just got the fucking smartphone UI. God, I hate that.
Kill these guys before I grab that.
It's so lazy.
Isn't that what they did with that? What Final Fantasy did they just release on PC? The was it 5 or 6?
Well, they've released 3, 4, 5, and 6, and they're all iOS ports,
Yeah. Okay. So they all
which is just bullshit. I just really hope they don't do the same thing for 9 because they're releasing 9 on Steam and on smartphone at the same time. I just really hope it's not the same fucking port.
I'm gonna do that now. So by the way, just to point this out, I do have a healing spell now and a tanking spell. So I have I got both my rolls down.
Ooh. Ooh. Set to go.
And the range on this healing spell, because I never used it when I played my other Crusader, because I was solo and never needed to heal myself.
Yeah.
The range on it is huge.
I can't imagine you'll need it too much.
I just used it back there. I almost died.
Oh, right. Well, I was about to say, I doubt you have to use it too much on me.
Yeah, you.
Because I'm going to be going for a fairly sturdy build.
Your little
And just
further
play it
back,
safe.
too. For the most part.
Yeah,
taking
exactly.
lessons. Except when I'm.
Also, I got butterfly wings.
The only reason I can put up
Which
with
is,
mobile
yeah.
UI is because it has glorious auto battle. Yeah, I can't deny that one either. That can be useful at times. I think the most useful feature I've seen in a RPG game is Bravely Default.
Your defenses are
It has a
nothing.
feature you can go into your settings and increase the encounter rate.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Oh, that's awesome. So, like, when you feel like grinding.
Exactly. I thought that was
Oh, that's fucking
well, that was
sweet.
amazing.
Because I mean, a lot of more modern RPGs with sort of random encounter systems, you have like an item that can do it.
Or a skill or something.
But having it in settings is a really good idea. I like that.
It was really cool. I thought that was pretty awesome. And then I was looking online, and apparently one of the jobs, I don't know which one, has an ability that increases encounter rate. And so if you bump up the encounter rate plus use
Right.
the skill, you end up with like a 400% encounter rate.
Shit.
And I'm like, I understand wanting a higher encounter rate, but wouldn't that be a ridiculous?
That last skeleton must have been one of Alaric's people. But he
Yeah,
didn't
that's
stop
kind of
Our
crazy.
enemies are legion, but they will not take us without a fight. We must hold them here while the keys to the Holy Temple are hidden away from their leader, the fiend Nereza. Resolve
just
must
pick
not
up?
falter, though we would surely die to the last man.
I think the dialogue from the Crusaders is some of the more thought out dialogue from actual characters.
I like how they've all got their own
Eric
sort of
says that he
personalities.
can survive the coming battle. I saw the truth in his eyes.
I hate
Why
mortars.
did he order me to guard the beacon of
Oh,
honor?
fucking
Those
mortars.
shambling things are slaughtering
This is not
the people
good.
in the forest above, and there's nothing I can do to stop
This
it.
is not good. Actually, they're not really doing much damage.
I'm gonna combine two things we've talked about already. They're adding a new character to Heroes of the Storm. They're adding the Necromancer from Diablo 2.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That is fucking sweet. And I just got a legendary wand.
Well, what is with you in these legendary?
As we say that. Oh. Ooh. Oh shit. How do I link? How do I link?
I think you can just like try to control click it.
When this is over, I could open my own little.
No, shift click, control shift.
I don't think that
Yeah, it's something like that, isn't
Maybe
it?
you have to actually have the chat up, like try enter and then like scroll scroll your mouse over.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it's enter shift click. That's pretty nice.
Oh, that is nice. I'm looking at the artwork when I say that. I haven't actually read the stats. 36 intelligence, 44 vitality. Reduces all resource cost by 5%, plus 7 maximum. Dang.
Yeah.
It does the same damage as my sword, I think. No, it's better than my sword.
Correct. Haha. It's so pretty.
What's it look like in character?
It's all glowy and
It
shit.
is.
Fucking sweet.
Though I guess why design a game that just speeds up how long it takes? Oh. Wait, I guess we don't actually have to continue exploring this forest. We can go and turn this in now.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Shield charge. Best skill ever. Because you can
it's
charge
so
straight
good.
across the battlefield. Like, it's especially fun when you have to kill a goblin.
Because it stuns as well, doesn't it?
It does. I don't think it does base, but you can get a rune for it that does.
Yeah, for sure. What have I got? Reduce all cooldowns by 2. No, I'm definitely... I just unlocked Glass Cannon. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I'm like, wait, that's not a good idea.
I've actually got a couple passives I haven't looked at since I've unlocked them. I should probably do that. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit behind, Yaz. What are you saying? I don't think I quite follow.
I think you're saying, like, why would you design a game that... with, like, features that make you not have to play the game as much?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit weird. Now, are you saying that in reference to the increased encounter rate or the auto battle system that you were talking about? I think auto battle is useful, but I can see why you wouldn't want it.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, Ty. I didn't really think about it for some reason. I was kind of in a rush to start.
What'd you do?
One of my cousin, usually give him a heads up when I'm starting stream, and I forgot to this time.
You piece of shit.
Architecture. This predates the
I know, I'm the worst kind of person. Okay, this is a good one. Law of Justice. It has a passive reducing the amount of damage you and your allies take from enemies, and I can activate it to greatly reduce the amount of damage we take. But I've got to decide, do I give up my big AoE heal, or do I give up my shield glare, which is the blind and stun?
I don't know if you need the heal much at the moment.
Right, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Maybe have the heal on your bar when we're doing like bosses and shit.
Have the heal on what?
Just on your bars when we're doing bosses.
Yeah, let's try that, see what we get. We'll put the heal up there when we start needing it. You're talking about auto battles. Yeah. I figured that's what you... Whoa, you're already in here wrecking stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Boss is down to half HP when I get here.
Mate, the butterflies wait for no man.
Rise, my brothers! Rise and do battle!
Can we kill him when he's doing that?
Ruh-roh. No, I guess not.
Okay, I want all of them to attack me at once. Come on, guys.
Come on. You know what? I don't think you want all of them to attack you at once. I'm just saying.
No,
That might be bothersome.
I have confidence. I have this big healing pool right next to me. I'm pretty safe. Yeah, you ready?
I feel like my twisters are doing basically nothing.
Oh, those are your twisters. Okay.
Yeah, those are mine. Thought I'd give them a go, but they don't seem to be doing much.
You use it to play the boring parts of games. Yeah, there are parts of games that I just kind of like always think, yeah, I kind of wish I could skip this.
I'm going ahead to the Drowned Temple. Our mission lies there.
I don't know, I'm a real sucker for grinding.
I am too, but I think that's anybody who's like kind of in their childhood played games like, I guess playing like this too, but Final Fantasy and whatnot. You just kind of...
Yeah, this is all grinding, dude. Like the end game of Diablo 3 is grind for better stuff.
Share my fate. Could my mother be alive after all these
Yeah,
years?
Time will tell.
you grew up playing games like this.
Was too easy.
I guess it's more
She's toying with us.
our
We must
last
get
like
back to
couple
Uncle Beverly right away.
generations. That's all the games we've had is grind heavy games, Final Fantasy, Diablo. So we just kind of
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
by nature enjoy that type of game.
But instead turn them into misshapen creatures and send
That
them
applies to like
against
Pokemon.
Go,
Pokemon is a
He may
freaking
die,
grind heavy
not
game.
before she is sent
Oh
back
yeah,
to
especially
the
if you do
burning
like the
hells.
EVs and IVs and all the min-maxing stuff.
Oh, I've never done that just because that's way too tedious for me.
Here.
I was like way into doing like competitive Pokemon for a while. It's good fun.
I have
Cool fun.
little group of friends that play, and it's mostly just us goofing off from time to time. And it's mostly my one friend who wins.
Oh, well,
Like
that's good.
he's just one of those people who's really good at games, and I always tell him, you know, you should go like try a tournament for this or something, and he never does.
Yeah.
Like I've only seen.
Is he the one guy that does the EVs and IVs?
I don't think he ever does, but I've seen him take down people who do, and he doesn't. So it's kind of like he just knows how to play the game. He knows what's good against what. And
where are we? What are we doing? Ferryman.
Yeah.
Rat.
That part.
Rat.
We are nearing the end of chapter 1. We've about the latter half.
I was thinking.
Oh, I think we're... Actually, yeah, it is. It's always so much longer than I think it's going to be.
Now, chapter 2 is about as long
I
as
need to take the ferry to Worth.
like long can be. It's annoying.
Beware. Smoke.
Chapter 2 is like as long as the rest of the game put together.
It really is. And it has some of the most annoying enemy archetypes too. Or archetypes, whatever. However you want to say that word. I'm not picky.
So have you done much of like the Nephilim Rift grind and all that kind of stuff?
Nephilim rifts and stuff.
Yeah.
I've done a little bit with my cousin, Mod in chat. If he's still here, Ty. Hi again. For this season, and I've done a good little bit on my own time. But nothing crazy. I think the highest difficulty I've actually played this game up to is Torment 2.
Okay. Oh, that's not too bad.
Like legit played.
My I stopped playing last when I got my wizard to Torment 10 and was just kind of blowing through most everything. I was like, what's the point, you know?
You'll get yourself killed.
Again, there's no substance to the end game, you know what I mean?
For what, Diablo?
Yeah, it's like you just grind so you can do more grinding. And I know like a lot of people say that about Final Fantasy 14.
They added like
yeah, I've noticed that.
Some like set specific dungeons for like armor sets to kind of like test if you know your build, and then they added the newer rifts and stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to try that out. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, I don't know. There's nothing equivalent to like a raiding experience for me. You know what I mean?
I understand that. Like, because I'm somebody who enjoys raiding for the most part, but not like the super hardcore raids either. I'm more of a medium core kind of player.
I will enjoy this.
Well, then you should enjoy the next set of Alexander then.
Normal or savage?
Savage.
Maybe.
Because they're saying it's gonna be much easier than Gordius. It's gonna be somewhere between second coil and final coil of Bahamut.
Okay.
I seek the hilt of a sword.
Which is what I'd sort of describe as medium core.
To check on Uncle Deckard.
Well then, yeah, maybe I should give it a shot. Get a group together.
Yeah, we should give it a go.
While you're on your hair.
I should have known. I must get back to Kane's house.
Oh no!
Alright, Martkos. I don't know why I said your name like that. Get some rest. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by. And
thanks for stopping by, Mark.
We're gonna completely wreck some fools, because we're about to fight some fools.
Oh shit.
Can I skip this? Yes.
It's your choice.
Alright, I better skip it.
Yeah, I don't want to watch the old man die again. I've watched it way too many times. It's like Spider-Man watching Uncle Ben die. Like,
oh, well, I'm thinking of it. Apologies again for everyone on YouTube that there's a bit of like frame stutter and stuff like that. That is entirely Mathias' fault.
wait, what?
Yeah, well, you're the one fucking hosting, aren't you? Hey?
Wait, are there frame stutters? So mine seems to be running smooth, and I don't see any issues on.
Yeah. Well, then no, it's my shitty internet.
Oh, okay. You gotta tell me these things, Ethys, so I can try and fix them.
But you should, you should make up for it. Well, what's What the Fast saying? Because I think my oh yeah, my ping's not that bad. I'm at like 170, which is way better than I would have been expecting from fucking here to wherever the hell you are. Florida. Oh, dude, you live in the gooch?
Yeah.
Oh man,
like,
the sweaty gooch.
freaking 70 degrees today.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
You'll need the imperial system of measurement.
Hold on. Yeah, I can't do that off the top of my head.
I think 70 Fahrenheit. I think it's like 34, something like that.
Hold up, somebody in the chat
Like
that's super smart. Do the conversion for me.
There you go. Like it's hot, but it's not like crazy hot,
I
right?
didn't think I could
Yeah,
get
it's
any better.
no, it's not crazy hot. I forget that in America we don't use the same stuff everywhere else does.
Yeah. It's also very humid in Florida.
Ridiculously so. Especially considering I live where I live in Florida, there's a beach just like maybe like a 45-minute drive from my house.
Yeah, well, I live overlooking a beach.
So you live in... Don't you live in Sydney?
Yeah, Sydney. So on the east coast. I'm about an hour outside of the city on the coast.
I've always wanted to go to Sydney, Australia.
It's a beautiful city.
I've always wanted to see a lot of places in the world, to be honest. And my hand's in the camera again.
Why is your hand on the camera?
It's not on the camera, like right up in the camera, because I'm not used to being this close to my computer when I'm streaming. Because I'm usually on my console.
Right, so your camera's not very well placed.
It's because my computer chair, or my desk chair, whatever, is broke. And I can't raise it up, because when I do, it just falls back down. So I have to set my camera down low and like right on my desk.
You could just stand up.
Stand up.
Yeah, just do a 4-hour stream standing up. Doesn't that sound like fun?
It sounds like when I used to work at GameStop.
Ooh. How do you feel about that sort of trend of having, you know, like standing desks?
Standing desks. That's just... I don't know, that just seems like a contradiction. It's like 24 Celsius at this. That's what, yeah, it says.
24?
Yeah, that's what he says.
Oh, that's not... That's like... That's mild.
Okay, I want you to take a second.
That's like a mild spring day in Australia.
I want you to take a second, look over at the stream, and look at me. See the red hair, the ginger, the pale complexion. Anything above like 60 is like ridiculous to me. It like kills me.
Well, you're in like a New Zealand summer right now. I raid with a couple of New Zealanders, and they were complaining last night about it being like 25 Celsius, and it's like, oh man, it's so fucking hot. Oh, I can hardly breathe. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Fucking New Zealand.
I got to the point where it.
Oh look, it's our favorite.
Those still really hurt.
It's our favorites. Yeah, of course they really hurt, dude. What are you expecting? Man, I fucking hate those things.
Hey.
Oh, Nightbot is such a Nazi, dude.
Have you seen... Hold on. I want you to watch the chat. I'm gonna throw up a command real quick.
Oh, that's excellent. I need one of those. That's very good.